Today I'll be showing you how to navigate the mathematics lessons on the Pennsylvania Adult Education Resources website. To find the lessons, go to paadultedresources.org, navigate to the Teachers and Tutors tab, and select Math Curriculum. Right now, we have material available for CCRS Level B, and Levels C and D will be available soon. I will be showing material from Level B in this video, but the material for all the levels is arranged in largely the same way. The lessons are organized into units based on the domains in the standards. So, for each level, there is a unit page where instructors can find all the key lessons for each unit. The key lessons focus on the major work of the level. Teachers can teach these lessons in sequence as an adult education curriculum, or pick individual lessons to address the specific needs of their students. Because some domains have more standards than others, some units are significantly longer than others. Here you can see that multiplication and division is a major focus for Level B. The numbers next to each lesson title indicate the lesson's placement in the original illustrative mathematics curriculum. The number 3.4.6 indicates that this is from the 3rd grade, 4th unit, 6th lesson. For our purposes, this is mainly used as an organizational device, since the lesson titles are not all unique. When you click on the title of the lesson, you open the lesson page. This includes the instructor materials and the student materials. The instructor materials box lists the CCR standards taught in the lesson and the learning goal for the lesson. It also includes links to the materials instructors will need to teach the lesson, including the teacher guide. This is a detailed plan for the lesson, including the lesson timeline, a cool down to be used as a formative assessment at the end of the lesson, a warm-up, images of student-facing materials, and expected student responses, including correct answers where applicable. This guide can be added to your personal Google Drive, printed, or downloaded as a PDF. Also in the instructor materials are the lesson slides. These are shared as Google Slides, meaning that instructors can make a copy to share to their own drive and edit as appropriate for their students. To copy the slides to your drive, go to File, Make a Copy, then select Entire Presentation. You can also download the slides in multiple formats, including as a PowerPoint. Finally, each lesson includes a link to related assessment and practice problems. In this case, the link takes us to a folder with all the assessments and practice exercises for the entire mathematics unit, including the unit teacher guide, which contains answers. At higher levels, there will be dedicated practice problems for each lesson. The assessments and practice problems are available as PDF files, which are best for preserving formatting, or as Word files to allow instructors to add, remove, or edit questions. Again, the Word files can be added to your Google Drive by clicking File, Save as Google Docs, or they can be downloaded in multiple formats. Notice that in the K-5 materials there is a note after each practice problem telling which lesson it came from. On the right side of the lesson page are the student materials. First are the student-facing versions of the tasks. As you can see, these are very clean with plenty of workspace for students. These documents are shared as PDFs to preserve the formatting and images. The cool down is a short formative assessment that the instructor can use to gauge student understanding at the end of the lesson. It usually contains only 1 or 2 questions. Further down the page, the related lessons are listed. These are broken into two types. Instructors may choose to use activities from the preparation lessons in order to provide extra support to students before attempting the key lesson. The review and extend lessons give students more opportunities to work with the concepts in the key lesson. Because adult learners have different needs from children, and adult education classes are frequently longer than the 45 to 60 minutes allotted for the IM lessons, instructors are encouraged to approach the key lessons in each unit flexibly. You can see here that some lessons are marked optional. Some students or classes may already know the content of those lessons. Instructors may decide to skip these lessons entirely or select one or two activities that seem best suited to their learners. In fact, the lessons generally have been selected with the intention that instructors can choose to use each lesson in its entirety or select only the activities that will best serve the needs of their students. A list of 6 lessons does not necessarily indicate that it will take a class exactly 6 sessions to complete the material. In addition to the lessons for each level, there is a button on the main page for other resources. This includes information about the instructional routines used in the IM lessons and links to relevant materials on the GeoGebra website. There may be other resources shared here in the future. That is an overview of the mathematics lessons shared on the Pennsylvania Adult Education Resources website. If you find that you need more information or support to fully make use of the mathematics lessons, please contact the technical assistant at the email address shown on this page.